Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky.
And we're kicking things off with the #1 contendership to Rhea Ripley's World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. And ladies and gentlemen, Iyo Sky has fought in that Money in the Bank ladder match just a couple weeks ago. And now she has a chance to prove herself and come back to the top of the mountain. But her opponent, ladies and gentlemen,
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoey Stark.
Zoey Stark is also looking to get to the main event scene, to get that World Heavyweight Championship around her waist and get on top and have that date with Rhea Bloody Ripley at SummerSlam. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this opening contest. And this matchup is underway. Big ass boot by Zoey Stark, but Iyo getting dumped on her head. And now an elbow. And now Zoey Stark off the ropes, big cross body. And now climbing to the top rope is Zoey Stark. Is Zoey, what does she have in mind? Big drop kick avoided. And now it's Iyo Sky getting caught with the Hurricane Runner down by Zoey Stark. And now Zoey with the senton from the apron, moonsault. Iyo though using her speed to get out of it quickly. There's the moonsault by Iyo. And now Iyo can't get a hold of Zoey Stark getting out of harm's way. Big form. And now there's the uppercut by Iyo Sky. Big drop kick in the corner. Big kick. And now Iyo with the kick. No. Big roundhouse. And now there's the combination by Iyo Sky. And now Iyo with the splash. Iyo Sky wants the date with Rhea Ripley, one of her best friends. Iyo, she said she puts her at her best when she faces Rhea Ripley. And now Iyo with the slap on Zoey Stark. And now going to the top. Iyo with the Spanish fly on Zoey Stark. And now look at Iyo climbing to the top as well. Iyo with the moonsault, going for the pin. There's two and a kick out by Zoey. Stomp to the ankle. And now Iyo Sky with the Hurricane Runner down on Zoey. And now it has all been Iyo as of the last couple minutes of this match. Big right hand by Stark. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the right hands. And the chops from both of these women. Big right hand. A right hand by Zoe. Right hand by Io. And ladies and gentlemen, none of these women wants to give in. Big right hand. Another one by Zoe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're hockey brawling here in the middle of the ring. Big punches by Zoe. And now Zoe with the clean 360. Going for the pin. And a kick out by Io. And now Io. Double hook. Backbreaker. And now Io climbs to the top. Io. Moonsault. Going for the pin. To go to SummerSlam, and she does.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
Io Sky has a date with Rhea Bloody Ripley for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is gonna be one hell of a match. Congratulations to Io Sky. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time for the Intercontinental Champion, who defended his title successfully at Money in the Bank against Austin Theory. And now Drew McIntyre sets his sights on the young OG, Javon Evans.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre cannot be looking ahead to Javon Evans because he has one hell of an opponent here tonight. And a long time alley. But a former rival in his own right. The man who have banger after banger after banger.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus is going up against the man who holds the title that has eluded him his entire career. But can Sheamus defeat his longtime friend, bitter enemy, and Drew McIntyre, and gain one step closer to the WWE Intercontinental Championship, going for a pin early into this match. After the backbreaker, Sheamus should have known better. Big punches by Sheamus and another scoop slam. And now Sheamus gets up Drew onto a knee, forehead of steam, big boot avoided, clothesline by McIntyre avoided. And now there's the head bump by McIntyre. And now McIntyre stalking Sheamus, and look at McIntyre with the right hand, and now stomping the chest of Sheamus now. Big punch and another punch. And now Sheamus just completely obliterating Sheamus here tonight. And now the power of McIntyre planning Sheamus, going for the pin after the powerbomb. And a kick out by Sheamus. Stomp to the back, and now Sheamus and McIntyre going toe to toe. Big chop, big reversal. And now McIntyre with the headbutt. And now just going back and forth. Sheamus with the hip toss. McIntyre with the kick to the head. Clothesline. McIntyre ducked. Glasgow kiss avoided. Big bicycle knee. And now Sheamus drags his friend to the middle of the ring. Going for the pin and a kick out by McIntyre. And now Sheamus DDT plants McIntyre. And now getting up. McIntyre here in this match. And now McIntyre could be in trouble. McIntyre got caught with the eye cross. Going for the pin. And a kick out by McIntyre. Big knee to the midsection by Sheamus. And now Sheamus plants Drew McIntyre. And now the crowd chanting, "You're not worthy" to Sheamus. Big forearm by McIntyre. And now McIntyre climbs to the top. Big punch by McIntyre. And now McIntyre with the axe handle. And now getting up, Sheamus is the Intercontinental Champion. Big chop and another chop. And now Sheamus finds the reversal. Big reversal by McIntyre. And now McIntyre with the big boot. And now McIntyre gets up. Sheamus, big punch. Big reversal by Sheamus. Big reversal by McIntyre. Big boot, down goes McIntyre. Big punch. Big reversal by McIntyre. And now McIntyre with the slam down. And now McIntyre rolls to the ropes. Sheamus rolls to the ropes as well. Claymore from out of nowhere. Going for the pin to defeat Sheamus. Is doing a kick out. But Sheamus hasn't recovered. McIntyre's already back in the other corner for the other Claymore. Going for the pin for the second Claymore. And Sheamus again kicks out. And now McIntyre trying to figure out what he needs to do. Big chop in another time. And now McIntyre with the sidewalk slam. And now McIntyre with the full head of steam with the punches. Going down on Sheamus. And now kicking Sheamus dead in the face. Big reversal by Sheamus. And now getting up the Intercontinental Champion. Big reversal by Sheamus. But McIntyre completely plowed Sheamus. Went for another time kick to the midsection. Down goes Sheamus. And now McIntyre showboating to the WWE Universe. I don't know if this is a good idea. Big punch. And now McIntyre. Glasgow kiss. Backs up into the corner. Not wasting any time. Counting it down. Claymore taking Sheamus's head off. There's two. And McIntyre defeats Sheamus.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre now sets his sights on Javon Evans at SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, we just cut backstage and we were supposed to have a contract signing between these two men. Seth Rollins is the #1 contender for Obafemi's world title at SummerSlam and just yeeting a chair at the champion's face. And now he's just swinging away. We were supposed to have the contract signing for the World Heavyweight Championship match. But now it looks like Seth is just brutalizing the World Heavyweight Champion with that steel chair. And now just throwing that chair once again at the face of Oba. Big knee once again takes down Obafemi. And now Seth with the front kick to the midsection. Pellegrino! Oba finds the reversal and takes down Rollins. And now Oba gets up Seth, but Seth finds another reversal, sending Oba face first into the side of the ambulance. Big clothesline by the world champion. And now Oba getting mad here. Kick to the midsection. Obafemi has Seth up, but Seth finds the reversal. Big drop kick avoided. And now Obafemi has Seth Rollins throwing Seth across the parking lot. And now getting up Seth, but Seth finds the reversal on Obafemi. Big drop kick. And now Rollins climbs to the top of the ambulance, ladies and gentlemen. What is Seth Rollins doing? Seth, don't. Oh my God, the splash. Stop to the arm. And now Rollins looking to end it. Rollins stomp to the face on the concrete. Kane was just cut back on Ilya Dragunov. And what does he have to say? I want John Cena at SummerSlam. And if he has the balls, he will show up next week to answer my challenge. Because if he's the greatest of all time, let's see him prove so. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back live in San Antonio, Texas. And it is time for a main event as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is in triple threat action. And if you guys remember a couple weeks ago, Cody Rhodes
is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes was in action against Trick Williams, and he came up short in that contest. Trick Williams did pick up a massive victory, and then he lost to Seth frickin' Rollins on the 25th episode of Monday Night Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, the other two opponents here in this triple threat match is Dirty Dom And Dirty Dominic Mysterio has been on quite a roll here recently.
And his opponents, first representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom, he's looking to get that World Heavyweight Championship in his possession. He went to war with Logan Paul for the Intercontinental Championship back at Backlash, and now he wants that World Heavyweight Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, who is the final man in this triple threat match? And it is the King of Strong Style.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura has also been trying to get that World Heavyweight Championship in his possession after he went toe-to-toe with AJ Styles at WrestleMania and came up short. And now he's been trying to get that world title back, trying to get back to the top. But it's gonna be a difficult chance if he wants to win here tonight. But damn, listen to that crowd reception that he is getting here tonight. The crowd loves this man. But let's get into this main event matchup. And now the crowd chanting for Dirty Dom. Big drop kick by Dominic. Big clothesline by Nakamura. And now Shinsuke Nakamura with the stiff kick. Moonsault by Rhodes. And now there's Nakamura breaking up that pin attempt. Big single leg drop kick. And now Nakamura turns his attention to Dominic Mysterio. Big form. And now look at Cody Rhodes with the neck breaker down on Nakamura. Stomp to the arm. Big takedown by Dom, but now look at Nakamura. Sends Dom off the ropes into a German. Big snapmare by Rhodes. And now Nakamura's already back up to his feet. Big knee, did not connect, another knee. But now Dom with the uppercut. Big backstabber into the pin. Is this gonna be enough to defeat Dom? And no, a kick out. Stomp to the arm. And now Nakamura. Down goes Dom. Big candlestick shot by Cody Rhodes. Big reversal. Big knee sending Dom outside the ring. Big kick. And now look at Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Dom getting back inside the ring, and there's the poison mist. Big roundhouse. Big punch. And now Rhodes finds the counter. And now look at Rhodes with the bionic elbow to Shinsuke Nakamura. And Dominic can't see. Dominic having the poison mist sprayed in his eyes. It makes it hard for any superstar with poison mist in their eyes to focus. And now look at Nakamura from behind with the kendo sticks. And now Nakamura is the only one standing. There's the Chinkasa going for the pin. Is Nakamura. There's two, and Nakamura can't put away Rhodes. Big drop kick by Dom. And now going for the pin on Nakamura. And Nakamura kicks out easily. Big reversal. And now look at Nakamura sending Dom over the head. And now there's Cody Rhodes with the kendo stick. Attacking both men with it. And now Cody goes to the outside, taking out Dom. And now Nakamura is the only man standing inside the ring. Kick to the midsection. Cody Rhodes has Dom hooked for the pentagram. Nakamura letting them fight each other on the outside. And now Nakamura with the Chinkasa to the neck. Now rolling up Rhodes for the pin. There's two and a kick out. Big reversal. And now Rhodes takes out Dominic with the crossroads. But there's Nakamura getting involved with the pin, sending Rhodes to the top, and Dom was out of harm's way. Nakamura was trying to steal the victory away from Cody. And now Nakamura is the only one standing inside the ring. Rhodes and Dominic once again fighting on the outside. And now look at Nakamura from the top, dropping the elbow. Big single leg drop kick. And now Dirty Dom with the right hand. And now Dom got sent across ringside. And now Cody sends Nakamura into the steel steps. And ladies and gentlemen, you gotta think whoever wins this triple threat match will probably have the next spot at the #1 contendership spot for the world title on whoever wins, either Seth or Obafemi. Big reversal by Rhodes, and now Rhodes with the crossroads. Going for the pin to defeat Nakamura. No, Nakamura kicks out. And now there's the atomic drop by Nakamura, or by Cody, but Nakamura finds the reversal and takes out both men. And now Cody Rhodes got back up, clothesline by Cody. And now look at Nakamura going for the pin on Rhodes. There's two, and a kick out by Rhodes. And now Rhodes and Nakamura, German. Now Rhodes shifted his body weight. Big right hand by Nakamura and a single leg drop kick. Big reversal. Chinkasa reverse. And now it's Dom finding the reversal, but Nakamura once again finding the reversal. Now going for the pin on Rhodes. Dom is right there though. I don't think that's what Nakamura wanted to do. Now getting back inside the ring, going for the pin on Dom. Is this gonna be enough to win this triple threat match? And no, it's not. And now Cody firing up on the outside of the ring. There's a kendo stick shot by Nakamura. Now Cody brings a kendo stick shot. And now Nakamura with the Exploder suplex. And now Nakamura lines up Rhodes with the chin crosser. Going for the pin. Dom is nowhere to be seen. There's two and Dom barely got back in time. And now Dom with the three amigos. And there's the third one. And now Cody with the crossroads. Going for the pin on Dom. There's two. And Cody Rhodes picks up the win.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the time we have here tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.